we're going to watch this. I am good, thank you. We're going to watch Sam Colby, Zak Bagans' Haunted Museum in Nevada. Las Vegas, Nevada is what I meant to say, I think. Let's double check. Zak Bagans' Haunted Museum is in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a 1938 mansion with 30 rooms and winding corridors. Should be fun. Let's begin.
We are the first YouTubers to investigate the world's most haunted museum.
You guys be the first to ever sit in the devil's
Who's that?
Most haunted museum.
Is that Zak Bagans?
You guys be the
If that's Zak Bagans has let himself go.
first to ever sit in the devil's rocking chair.
I don't let anybody
That's Zak Bagans.
do this. I don't want to touch it.
No, I don't even want to go near it.
I've never had a physical reaction to something like that.
Look at his fucking neck.
I didn't expect it to be like this
Oh,
demonic.
no.
Zach first opened up this museum, he would not even allow anybody in the basement.
Everything that he has in this museum is frightening as hell.
That's Post Malone. There's Amanda.
I've never in my entire life been so scared. Ever.
Be careful, man. I'm telling you, that place can get really crazy. And then at night when those lights will turn everything off, so it's really dark in there, man. And you know, it's a whole different place when everything's off, everybody's gone, and nighttime. You know, that place there's a lot of things that have happened in that building. You saw what happened with Post Malone, all kinds of shit.
Post Malone. Don't know. Oh yeah, this is the place where Post Malone got into a car crash and his plane nearly blew up. I remember this place. Post Malone had a good time here.
Be careful. You guys know what you're doing. You guys do a lot of this, so like I said, man, best of luck.
And now Post Malone's fallen through a stage and may or may not be brain damaged or something. I was reading on Facebook earlier. How's he doing? How is Post Malone? Fell through a stage and received medical attention. Oh no, he finished his concert. He doesn't have brain damage, that's good. Fantastic.
No way! The museum is neighboring the Masonic Temple. The
Brilliant.
Freemasons, like the people that are believed to worship Satan.
I mean,
There
not
she
quite.
blows.
We'll
Zak
allow it.
Bagans' Haunted Museum.
I'd like to go to Zak Bagans' Haunted Museum, but Zak Bagans would have to be there. It feels like a waste of my time if he's not there.
What's up, guys? It's Sam Colby.
Welcome to Season 2! We are here at Zak Bagans' Haunted Museum.
I wanted to go here ever since I was a wee little kid.
I'm pretty sure we have access to this museum unlike any YouTuber before.
I feel like everywhere I look, like what's kind of
she
creepy,
is.
but it doesn't feel like too bad yet.
Because we're in the lobby.
You didn't know our friend Amanda.
Zak Bagans opened the museum in... Yes, welcome, Amy. He opened the museum. It's on this screen somewhere. I've just got to find it. He opened the museum in. Surely it's on this page somewhere. Right. That's about Zak Bagans. Don't care about that. Zak Bagans opened the museum. Built in 1938. Long time Las Vegans. Dark rituals. 30 rooms. It has a dibbuk box. The vintage wine cabinet that inspired the movie The Possession. A Las Vegas marketing exclusive and Bagans both witnessed a black-cloaked figure pass through the exhibit's door. Brilliant. The VW van, which Dr. Jack Kevorkian ended the suffering of terminally ill people, as well as a Propoloff chair from Michael Jackson's death room. Sorry, there were a lot of words in that sentence. What's a Propoloff chair? Oh, that thing. That's where Michael Jackson died. That's the chair that was next to him. Brilliant. And then, of course, the staircase from the demon house, which got knocked down. Great little documentary thing. I think it's on Amazon. But it doesn't actually say when he opened the fucking thing. I just want to know what date what year it opened. That's all I'm here for. Frequently asked questions. Where is it located? Will I get a chance to meet Zak? Brilliant. No. Late night flashlight ghost tour. No. I'm beginning to not care. If it's not on the homepage, I don't care. The number one best haunted destination in America. I'm going to assume that's because Zak Bagans owns it as opposed to anything exciting. Oh, here's all the exhibits. The Devil's Rocking Chair, Jack's van, the funeral, the cauldron, Peggy the doll. Not quite as good as the other one. Whatever the fuck that is. Prince Charles, King Charles. Winnie the Pooh. A camel. A really weirdly photoshopped Zak Bagans. TripAdvisor. Oh, those aren't links. Well, I think that's Winnie the Pooh, is it not? Maybe it's not. It's probably not. Kind of looked like Winnie the Pooh at first glance. I also don't think that's King Charles, to clarify. Right, good. Anyway, let's watch
And
this.
here is an actual medium.
It
She's
means
a
that I
medium.
can see and speak to spirits, and they bring me to the place with some of the most haunted artifacts in the world. This is great.
I feel like I'm at Disneyland, you know?
Trina and
Yeah,
Stas.
this is Disneyland. Holy shit!
Wait.
That's gotta be like a joke.
We have a break room. There's a guy helping us opening doors, but that's it.
Is anybody there?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god! No way!
You have to go through here or through here to get over there. We just heard one of those doors slam.
My name is Virginia, and I am a tour guide here at Zak Bagans.
Hello,
Haunted
Virginia.
Museum.
Would you say this place is haunted for sure?
100%. It's almost a daily occurrence where people have to leave the tour. I had a lady pass out on my tour. She started screaming, "Get off me, get off me." And I asked her, "Are you going to be okay?" And she goes,
Fantastic.
"I'm just trying to get a hold of this energy that is all over me right now. It's like electricity." She had to quit.
And that happened today.
That happened today.
Scariest part about
Today,
entering
oh.
this place, though, is that they make you take an oath, which is right here on the wall. So,
Where is
we
it?
should all take it together.
Put your right hand up. This building is known to contain
Can't see the
ghosts,
thing.
spirits, and cursed objects. By
Dibbuk box.
entering, you agree that management will not be liable for any actions by these unseen forces. Makes me feel way better about this.
Yeah,
I
that's
joined
great.
in. I'm safe.
Nice.
As you guys may or may not know of the show called Ghost Adventures,
I'm
Zak
familiar with
Bagans
it.
is the lead host of the show. Even growing up as a young kid, Zak has had
I've watched many an episode of it on this channel.
multiple paranormal experiences. He would wake up to the voice of a woman and would even say he could see shadow people walking around.
Not more shadow people.
In
More
2004,
shadow
him
people.
and a group of friends actually created a documentary called Ghost Adventures, which in 2008
They did, which is someone's nicked my documentary. There's my documentary. Here is the original documentary, as signed by Nick Groff. There you go, bit little behind the scenes of my setup here for you. Yeah.
Like we were saying, turned into Ghost Adventures, the show, as you probably know.
All of that time, throughout his whole life, he has been collecting haunted objects. In 2017, he created the
2017,
one of the largest collections of paranormal items in the world.
He has items and artifacts such as murderabilia from serial killers to literally things like chairs that are possessed by demons.
This was a haunted mansion.
So I'm sure they said in the precursor thing that they've wanted to come here since they were kids. If he only opened this place in 2017 and they're both 25, they'd have been 20 when he opened it, so I call bullshit already.
Prior to him even coming in the picture. It was originally built by the Wingert family, who was one of the more wealthy people in all of Las Vegas. This has like 33 rooms in it. Rumor has it there was demonic rituals happening in the basement. This famous porn star Jenna Jameson said that she used to live there.
I'm a big fan.
Apparently her dad studied the occult and had rituals in the basement.
The little boy would see his father go down into the basement, people wearing cloaks, and he would hear women and children screaming in the basement.
When Zak first opened up this museum, he would not even allow anybody in the basement. So needless to say, we're gonna go down there.
With all the objects that he's found all around the world that are completely cursed.
Well, that horrifying
and demonic. Think about how much more energy is just trapped in these walls.
I cannot think of a place with more paranormal energy in the world. It's just all this energy getting compacted, and someone's gonna come in here and do a ritual and it's gonna explode.
Zak Bagans himself has called this place a
If I ever win the lottery, I'm opening a paranormal museum. You can all have free entry. Anyone currently in this stream gets free entry to my future paranormal museum if I win the lottery.
Paranormal nuclear reactor. Last really cool fact about this house that's really strange is they found a gun that was buried like 3 feet under the house when they were making renovations. Why would they hide a gun unless some sketchy weird stuff was happening in the basement?
Oh, and 3 separate construction workers had to quit because of paranormal manifestations here. There are hundreds and hundreds of different items that are all having their own stories. So instead of going through all of that, we're just gonna show you our top 5. Obviously, if you want to come see the rest, you can check out the museum. So let's get it.
Exploring Zak Bagans' museum.
Here we go.
We turned everything off for our video shooting purposes, but all of these like knickknacks will like move around and like make crazy motions and stuff. So half of these are like animatronics.
This doll is from the Villisca Axe murder.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, and here.
Oh, good, she's here. Zak made a thing of going to haunted places and going, give me something for my museum that may or may not be haunted by your haunted place.
It feels crazy.
Oh my god. Does anyone stick out to you?
Do any of these dolls stick out to me? Let's have a look.
Feels crazy.
Oh my god. Does any
There's Santa Claus. There's whatever that dead thing is. That looks like the one from... That looks like Sheldon from... No, that looks like the comic book guy from Big Bang Theory. Yeah, that's... I'm pretty sure that that is just this dude. That's just that guy. Yeah, that looks like the dude from, I can't remember what it's called, the Goosebumps book, with the little ventriloquist dummy. Night of the Dummy. That sounds right.
Anyone stick out to you specifically?
This is my nightmare.
There's like hundreds of faces staring.
Look at the chandelier.
Oh god, those are baby faces.
Oh.
Shit, dude.
Oh, wait, this guy's cross-eyed too.
When I was a child, that's Michael Jackson. When I was a child, I had a massive phobia of porcelain dolls. I don't anymore.
This one's leg moving.
What? This one. They lock it in there because people are being known to like get attacked by that doll.
That's definitely like the one that I was most drawn to, but also it's the only one that's in a case.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's... Yeah. I mean, that's probably why you were the most drawn to it.
That makes sense too.
I hate being the last in line, and I'm the last in line, but there was absolutely like something making noises, and I don't know if you just heard that like swinging.
No. Oh, God.
It sounded like something was tapping, so I had to turn around.
Oh, God, dude. I hate this room.
Fuck no, baby.
It's weird because he looks like he could be one of the dolls in that room.
The hell out of here.
They share an aesthetic. What's that
All
behind
these
her?
skeletons are
Some giant fucking demon head.
real skeletons. Real heads behind you.
Who is that? What is this? What?
It's just creepy.
Oh, and obviously
who wants to go in the
skulls.
creepy hole first?
Sorry, Sam.
What the
I'm holding the camera. You guys screwed me over.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my God, Stas. Are you ready?
My life just flashed before my eyes. Yep, let's do it. We'll go together. Okay. Can we fit together?
Good luck, guys.
Oh my God, it's so dark in here. It's so small. Oh, that's why I went touching your butt. That's okay. Okay, this is the end. I can kind of see and hear him.
Honestly, I'd be so glad I couldn't see.
Holy.
Because if I came in and could see this screen on this camera and saw that as I walked through this tiny little gap in the fucking doorway, I think I'd have a heart attack and I'd shit myself. Which is a common theme.
I can kind of see and hear him. Holy. That's you touching my shoulder. Did they not come?
Why am I the caboose? Oh my God, you guys are going so fucking fast.
You're slow.
You can like kind of crowd.
This is like one of those things you go to when you're like 8. You know when you're like 8 and you go to a theme park thing and they have like a soft play area. And you've got that little like weird section you have to crawl through all the fucking zigzags and tunnels and that. This is
Here,
that.
but if you're taller than 6 foot, this is a very, very tight space to be in. Oh my gosh, and look how
I
much
don't
keeps going.
think I would fit in there, to be honest.
Good.
Zak Bagans' museum just gave birth to me. And then you just appear in this terrifying room of what? Puppets? Puppeteers!
Oh my God, puppeteers for the last freaking season.
This one watches you.
You can't get away from that motherfucker.
Oh my God.
I hate that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you'd have to sort of crawl in sideways to get in there.
Oh my God! Everything that he has in this museum is frightening as hell.
There's one doll in particular that they have to keep hidden away. One of the world's most haunted dolls, and they keep it here at this museum, and I think that should be our first stop.
Peggy, you should
What's
be
a haunted
freaked.
museum without
This is freaky.
a haunted doll? Oh God. I hate haunted dolls. Why is there always a haunted doll everywhere? Here at the museum is one of the world's most famous haunted dolls, Peggy.
Peggy is legitimately cursed.
And this story is terrifying.
Absolutely. What the fuck was that? My eyes like watering.
No, we're
Holy
watching
shit.
this one.
Doll
We're
apparently
committed
looks
now.
like just any other doll. But you have to respect it. There might be something very negative inside. I heard that you can't even look her in the eyes.
She will literally kill you. And while you enter and exit the room, you have to say, "Hello, Peggy. Goodbye, Peggy." Kind of like a Ouija board, honestly. I think I remember reading that there was 80 cases of people feeling either nausea,
Ooh, what's
chest
those
pains,
ones?
or fainted immediately when they saw
I
her.
think I've heard the
Right. But who the fuck is Peggy? Because I did an entire podcast. Episode 3 of the TEPIS Paranormal Talking Point podcast, in fact, was about the world's most haunted dolls. And I think I had 3, 4, 5. I had 5 of them in that episode. Annabelle, Robert, Mandy, generally the island of the dolls, and then 2 of them were just filler, because there aren't that many haunted dolls. There was no mention of this haunted doll in my research for that. So, you know,
people
with that
have
as you
had heart
please.
attacks.
Peggy the doll, she was known originally to cause heart attacks. If you disrespect her, if you want to call her names, she will do
Wait,
things
Peggy.
to you.
You're a slag. Nope, we're
If
good.
you don't like me, she'll call me a bitch.
So you're hearing that on a spirit box, or you're hearing that?
On the spirit box.
Okay.
There was a guy that went through the whole museum, and he was one of those,
Macho
cocky
guys.
guys that, I don't believe in this stuff. Da 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 da. He went into Peggy's room and said, "Look you, Peggy." I was like, "What?"
Well, yeah, that was sort of what I was relying on, Amy, to be honest with you. That was kind of my hope.
Museum, and he was one of those.
He was one of those. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you know,
Macho
cocky
guys.
guys that, I don't believe in this stuff, da-da-da-da-da. He went into Peggy's room and said, look at you, Peggy. I was like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? And he's like, she's just a doll. And when he got downstairs in the devil's rocking chair, he puked. Oh, no way. Shame on me, but I looked at Peggy and I said, thank you.
So there was a haunted doll expert named Jane Harris who got together with 4 mediums, tried to figure out who exactly she was, and they concluded that she was just a restless spirit who lived a persecuted life. But there's also a lot of rumors that she could be something more demonic, something evil is just attached to her.
These mediums thought that she died from
Something more
Sorry, what? I mean, that's horrible.
demonic.
That's horrible. Let's just... Yeah, creepy. Very creepy. Creepy. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? That feels like a really weird juxtaposition from the creepy haunted dolls to like strange CGI animated eyeball man doing a little dance.
Is just attached to her.
These mediums thought that she died from either like asthma or some sort of chest injury, and that's why when people look her in the eyes, they feel those chest pains.
There she
People
blows.
didn't respect Peggy. They flew back all the way from, I think it was Ohio, to give Peggy a present. They gave her a train set. Horrible things happening to them, and they thought it was because they were disrespectful.
And they had to
Peggy.
fly.
Well, that's
All
Humpty
the way
Dumpty in the
back from
background.
Ohio.
Who's gonna have a staring contest with Peggy tonight?
Wait, 2 out of 3. Yes!
Do not disrespect her. Do not look her in the eye. Because she's known to cause chest pain, asthma, heart attacks.
I'd have a staring contest with Peggy. Probably.
Whoever, loses gets to look her in the eye.
Let's go,
That's messed up, guys.
No, we played rock, paper, scissors during the research section and you lost. Wait, what if the viewers look her in the eyes?
Peggy is able to affect you through the screen. If you choose to look at Peggy in the eyes on this episode, let us know if anything weird happens to your electronics throughout the rest of the day.
Sorry, back up a second. Now I have concerns because I just called Peggy a slag. Yeah, I'll stare her in the
Can I go
eyes.
first?
No thanks.
Stas, you wanna go first?
I'll pass.
3rd time's the charm. Hello, Peggy.
Hello, Peggy. We mean no.
Hi, Peggy. Hi, Peggy.
Hey, Peggy.
Holy shit, dude.
Wait, did you look at her?
There's so many dolls.
She's literally right in front of me.
Wait, guys, close your eyes.
Which one's Peggy?
Holy shit, look
It
at
is
how
Peggy.
many creepy dolls.
Look down.
Oh, I just saw that spike. You guys are all looking down.
Which one's
are you
Peggy?
gonna look at her or no? You don't have to.
If I were people here that don't want to, I would look away now because I suspect we're about to see Peggy.
Oh my god!
It's got like really hot.
Actually?
Like actually super hot.
Oh god, I looked at the...
I ain't gonna lie to you. Colby scared the ever-loving shit out of me then.
It's got like really hot.
Actually?
Like
Colby walking out in all black with his head down like that scared the absolute shit out of me.
actually super hot.
Oh god, I looked
There
at
she
the
is.
camera.
With blood
Does
her
that
eyes.
count?
Oh my god! It just spiked.
Over my whole body, like especially my face and like my back, I just felt hot.
I'm starting to sweat it a little bit too, to be honest.
She can't kill all of us, right?
Well, I don't know if that's how it works.
Are you ready to give her a little staring contest? Get
Yeah, let's
close,
go.
like right here.
Holy
close your
fuck,
eyes,
I don't want to
people.
get this close.
3, 2, 1.
Doesn't really work if they keep the thing over their eyes. I feel left out.
Why don't you say something?
I mean no harm.
I feel like she's not like afraid of us.
Oh my
When's
god.
my
I'm
turn?
getting like short of breath.
No, I don't
That's scary.
How are you guys doing? Okay. Yeah, this is good.
Oh, they're going to uncensor. Here we go. They're going to uncensor Peggy's eyes. Looking directly into her eyes is shown to cause harm, even through a screen. So if you wish to look away, please do so now. Come on,
Okay, guys, I'm going to show you what Peggy looks like up close.
Let's do
If
it.
you want to look,
I do
you
want to
can.
look.
Viewer
I do.
discretion.
Very blue. Very blue eyes. If they jump scare now, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. Yeah, that's alright.
God dang it, dude, that's crazy. She seems like such like a normal doll.
Yeah, she does.
But then she gives people heart attacks.
Wow.
Well, my heart's
This is
currently
my
beating.
backpack.
Oh.
You sure?
Well, the second thing, one
That
thing.
sounded like wind. Maybe we've been in here too long.
Thanks, Peggy.
Thank you, Peggy.
See you,
Just wanted
Peggy.
to say hi.
Goodbye, Peggy.
Bye, Peggy.
Bye, Peggy.
Bye, Peggy.
Instantly cooler out here. Do you guys notice that?
Yeah.
I feel like I have like a helmet on. You know how something's like grabbing your head like that?
Did you say goodbye?
Oh God! Goodbye, Peggy.
Dude, you were the one with the attachment like a season ago, and now you're like,
What are you doing?
you gotta think, man.
Peggy the doll. Done.
The group in a haunted museum.
Conjuring crew.
The Conjuring Crew. Tag us on Instagram.
I just want to say there are rooms, like especially in here, that we
Well-
can't even go into.
It's been approximately 1 minute. I have not had a heart attack. I consider this an overwhelming success, really.
We got to go see it during the tour, but we cannot film it because of how gruesome it is. They show you very, very, very explicit photos in there, and it gets really messed up. I think these are my favorite paintings of this entire place.
This looks crazy.
Look at that guy's haircut, man.
Yo, he's got
That's
a
sick.
way better haircut than I do.
Maybe it's because I'm in the back, or maybe it's because I looked her in the eyes. But does anyone else feel like something like has been following us since we left that room?
Did you just see me turn around?
No.
I fully turned around and was like, down the hallway.
Like I just don't feel like I'm like the last one in line anymore.
But you know,
Oh my-
but you can see them. Just look. If there's one there, they're following you.
God! Did you accidentally look her in the eye?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You
Like
definitely
I was
know.
doing this, but then like like ounce of my body was like.
Guys, today we are launching a brand new Sam Colby Paranormal channel.
Our first video is gonna be us reacting to all the things we missed in season 1.
We will post that video as soon as the channel hits 100K subscribers,
Sam
even
Colby
if it's in the
reacts.
next 24 hours.
Even if it's the next 20 minutes.
Even if it's right now.
So go subscribe and let's get back to the video.
Okay.
Is this it? No. Is this it? No.
Dude,
What?
your heart is right on the right side, right?
Left
It's
side.
here.
The left side?
Yeah.
I've like literally just got like a sharp chest pain right here. Like the same chest pains I get like back in the cross country like 7 years ago. Not even joking. Me feeling like I had something on my head, and then that right now, I'm like, fuck, dude, what if that doll was real?
Is it just us freaking ourselves out?
It could
Probably.
be like a
Anxiety.
placebo effect, you know?
Working
Alright,
themselves
so
out.
this is Dennis Hoff room.
In this half room in here.
That is probably a good thing. You probably don't want to be looking at Peggy. I made eye contact with her. Not much happened. Haven't had a heart attack yet. And we've got an hour of this to go, so we'll see what happens. You never know. Might get lucky.
So let's talk about the Hoff bed. So if you guys didn't know, in the state of Nevada at the time, it was very legal to own brothels. And what brothels are a place of prostitution. There was a man named Dennis Hoff who owned a lot of the brothels around Nevada area. And he worked there for a lot of his life. One day in 2018, he unexpectedly died from a heart attack.
Yeah, probably.
When he was dead, they looked at his face and he was halfway smiling with his eyes slightly open.
Oh, he died smiling?
He died smiling.
3 years before that, Lamar Odom, who at the time was married to Khloe Kardashian, went to one of Dennis Hoff's brothels. He was staying the night doing his thing. Apparently, he spent over $75,000 and he overdosed.
Sam Colby, good to have you guys. Richard, I'm the general
That's
manager here
Richard.
at the Haunted Museum. So, in a very strange set of circumstances, my last job was working for Dennis Hoff, the owner of the Love Ranch brothel. I was actually at the brothel and discovered Lamar Odom when he was in his coma and called 911.
You were the one that found him.
Yeah. And it was completely independent of ever working here. I came to work here at the museum, and one day the bed showed up. It's like it followed me here. The scene of the crime literally turns up at my place of employment, and I'm reliving it all over again.
That's
Oh
so full
my
circle.
God.
I can't even wrap my mind around that.
Lamar
Brilliant.
Odom claims that he was not using the drugs, but Dennis Hoff himself was trying to poison him. During the overdose,
Did Lamar Odom... Hey, Maya. Did Lamar Odom die? No? I thought he died and now he's... Lamar Odom. Oh no, he's alive. Lamar Odom is alive. I could have sworn they just said he died. Maybe I misheard. No, he's still standing. Personal life. Yeah. Cocaine addiction, football addiction, calling himself the walking miracle. Fair enough. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. Oh, and in 2022 he's on the 3rd season of Celebrity Big Brother.
He experienced multiple heart attacks, 12 strokes, and kidney failure. Yet somehow, he survived.
What? All of a sudden, the 2 girls that were with him come running into my office screaming, "Richard, come quick, something has happened to Lamar." He is on the right side of the bed, loudly snoring, like something sounds horribly wrong. I get up on the bed and I turned him over on his side, and when I turned him over on his side, he just like vomit, blood came out of his orifices, everything. It was horrible.
Oh my.
When the paramedics showed up, they realized he's too big for the stretcher. There were 3 paramedics and myself, and we each grabbed a corner of the bed sheet and pulled the bed sheet up like this, like a hammock. We got out into the daylight and the sun hit his face. He was just like a bluish purple. Changed my life forever. Like having that kind of experience. That kind of life or death literally in my hands. And he ended up surviving.
To this day, the mattress that he slept on, as well as Dennis Hoff, had never been swapped out. There's still remains that you can see with the UV flashlight soaked into the mattress.
And again, this was a prostitute bed, so what do you think that stuff is?
Now, I will tell you the history of this bed, because that was not the first time something nefarious, something sinister had been connected to it. There were a lot of girls who worked at the Love Ranch that refused to get in this bed, even foregoing tens of thousands of dollars in the process. At the brothel, they were very sensitive to energies. A lot of them would sage their rooms and things like that. There was something about this bed and the room that it was in that they didn't like, and they tried to get Dennis to get rid of it for a long time. Dennis Hoff himself dies in this bed after refusing to ever do anything about removing.
So the reason why this room and this bed specifically is about to be super terrifying for me is because Zak Bagans himself gave me permission to lay on it, and he has not done that at all.
I've never done this. I don't know anybody that's ever done. But if you guys want to lay in that cursed Dennis Hoff bed, like I've sat in the chair, I've opened the dibbuk box, but someone told me to never fucking lay in that bed. And so, nobody that I know has ever laid in that bed.
Oh my god.
Other than the numerous prostitutes and several people that have died in that bed. Other than them, no one's laid in the bed.
Nobody's done it.
Not even the Ghost Adventures team.
I'm gonna be the first person since Dennis Hoff died on this bed to sit in it, and we're gonna talk to.
That doesn't feel true. Maybe it is true. I'm sure someone's laid on it since.
Whatever's haunting it.
Like and subscribe.
I wouldn't.
Someone that worked for Dennis
Personally.
came to go see this room and this bed. She took a picture.
What is that? What sort of demonic fuckery is this?
And as you can see in the top left, she caught...
Because they're very big paranormal YouTubers. And they are quite big. 2017, an unnamed lady who worked for Dennis at the Bunny Ranch sent Zak this photo stating it was of a demon captured in the demon place. So there's the dude
demon
there.
face. So either Dennis Hoff himself had something attached to him, or this bedroom where this was at was haunted. Whatever scary freaking
Brilliant.
shadow figure demon child person.
Yeah, don't like
I
that.
can't even take my eyes off that duck thing. The sunken eyes, just...
Hello?
What was that?
That was the
What
clock.
was that?
The clock? The clock's not even plugged in.
on.
I thought it was the clock.
And why did Zak give us permission to do this? I really have no idea. The robe that you see on the bed was what Dennis Hoff was wearing when he died. You can kind of see how nasty. Oh my god, you can really see how nasty it is. Oh, yo. No wonder Zach wanted me to lay on this, not him.
Yeah, I think there's another reason why no one's laying on this.
Footsteps.
Hello?
Why'd you just say hello?
There's someone walking.
Again.
And then stopped.
I'm having heart palpitations.
Me too. I don't think I've been to a place since The Conjuring that's made me feel like this.
Guys, this is an obelisk. Basically just scans for frequencies and it's got a dictionary inside of it. It would generate words based on the energy.
Mustard.
Correct.
That's not mustard. Ashes.
The cigar ashes.
Oh my god, you're right. I'm gonna be the first person to ever lay on this bed.
Not the first person to ever lay on it, but the first person
to lay on it since
he's died.
Which is worse.
First
in many
person to
ways.
investigate.
Here we go. Ew. Ew. Oh. Anne.
What, you feeling weird?
It just feels like something's like slowly pressing down on my chest like this.
It's probably
Like
just bed sinking.
Center chest.
Yeah.
And
Central
my
to
ears
the
are starting
bed.
to feel hot. What does that mean? Just could be my mind freaking myself out. But
For sure.
You're shaking. I was gonna say, are you cold?
No, I'm just terrified.
Alright, well, if there's anything here, Dennis Hoff.
Yeah, bra. The bra's there just to really highlight it was a brothel.
We heard little knocks and taps in here. Can you make that happen again?
The feeling's still there? Or has it gotten better?
I'm not freaking out as much. But now I do kind of feel like there is like something caught in my throat, like I just need to swallow.
You good? What happened?
What's wrong?
I feel like something touched my leg.
What?
Like a tug.
You don't have to stand over there if you don't want to. You can come over here.
Rest.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that just scared me.
Copper. Sam!
No, it didn't.
Yes, breast. Copper. Sam.
Holy fuck, like it knew we were in the room.
Maybe it wants Sam on the
Can
bed.
you please give us an obvious sign? That just went up.
Does that mean you're sitting right next to Colby?
Just one again.
Oh, it spiked. Oh my god!
Oh,
yeah,
it's
can you
spiking.
continue? Oh my god, look at that. Look at that! Wow! Whoa! If you don't want us to sit on this bed, can you spike this up to yellow?
I feel like this is a weird position to be.
Why don't you, like, touch his arm?
What the fuck?
Make him feel a little special.
He was used to prostitutes.
Are you calling me a prostitute?
You have the most experience with them. With the dead ones. with dead ones. Not prostitutes, not dead prostitutes, but don't get dead. Yeah.
Maybe they want one of the girls to lay on the bed.
Oh! Cats!
I didn't know you were doing no one announced it.
Today, my girlfriend's a prostitute.
I'm so surprised you're doing this.
Did Zak Bagans give his permission to this?
Do you like it better that a woman is laying in your bed?
If you do, can you come and touch this little green light?
Do you like me?
What's that say?
Said Miss. Miss, stay. Miss, M-I-S-S? M-I-S-S, stay.
Stay.
Like you, like stay. Miss. You're not married, you're Mrs., it's Miss.
You want to follow us around the museum? You can. However, you cannot follow us home. And thank you for letting me lay in your bed without doing anything horrible to me.
Okay, next.
Hey Sam, come here really quick. Look at his fucking neck.
Oh my gosh!
What? What is it? What is it?
3 scratches.
He has 3 scratches on his neck.
No, I swear.
Did you scratch your neck? That's 3.
I might have.
It's not like you were like itching yourself where it's like your nails. Like it looks like thick, like fingerprints, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're getting choked on one side.
Yo, don't say that, dude. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Okay, well, great. Yeah. They turned on the clown maze. Dun 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 dun. So let's go.
You can hear the clown music.
The
Hell
clown
no.
maze.
Alright, good luck.
You can't even see.
Wait, why can't we see anything? Oh my god, I don't think I can do this. I feel like this is a trap.
What nonsense is she spouting? She can see ghosts. She sees dead people. Why is she afraid of a couple of clowns in a maze?
There's no lights in this maze.
I'm scared.
Yeah, maybe just for fun. If you don't like clowns, I'd recommend maybe looking away for a bit.
Side by side.
Holy shit! fuck? That almost looks like a real human. You smell that?
They just screamed. Holy water. That's what we're gonna need tonight, guys.
Oh, I'm just gonna drink that real quick.
Yeah, like a shot.
You think that's healthy?
Yo. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
It sounds like someone walking, but you can't see anything.
Did you hear the door though?
Yes.
Did something shut behind us? There's nobody here.
Holy fuck.
Just imagine if that fucking big, stripy Beetlejuice looking motherfucker had disappeared in that time. That would have been good content.
There was a door. Did this door shut? Does that open? You heard that?
Fuck?
Fuck that guy!
Look at that! Scary ass me.
So none of those clowns are actually real, they're all animatronics. Imagine if there was just like a clown, a serial killer dressed as a clown in this building.
Here.
That's a book waiting to be written.
I hate this.
Hey guys!
It's probably already a thing that exists. A serial killer breaks into a haunted house for the night. Definitely is a thing.
Dude, it sounds like somebody's following us. This guy looked real to me.
That's the end?
Yeah.
Should we scare him? Yeah. Should I like hide behind the clown? Should we?
I don't like that. Dude.
Oh my god!
Oh, jazz hands with clown.
Holy shit!
That was the scariest one of them all. Holy!
That's a good, high quality prank.
He's shaking.
That was like the worst haunted house I've ever been in.
Yeah.
Guys, but
No, to be fair, yeah, the women getting knocked out, the clowns would be getting laid out. I'd be swinging at that point. My reflexes would have kicked in.
Real note, something was following us.
Yes, 100%. When we went to follow you guys were only like 15 steps ahead. We heard someone run down the hall, close a door right behind us.
Close the door behind us, shut.
100%
We thought
on camera.
the general manager was gonna come through because he knew and he was gonna
We
scare
backed
us.
up against the wall, expecting someone to like jump out at us.
We stopped there and we were just like, oh god, the girls are gonna jump out any second.
We went to go see it because it was so loud. It was like really, really loud.
Oh my god.
Is there a collection of human teeth here?
Oh
my, yes! It's like a shirt, and it's like
Oh,
a
now
bunch
she's
of
doing
teeth on
psychic
it. Well, I've been
things.
like kind of thinking since that. What?
Didn't you turn it
I
off?
thought everything was off.
I did too.
That sounded like a slam.
Sorry, they were told the maze was off.
Teeth on it. Well, I've been like kind of thinking since that.
If the maze is off, then what the fuck is screaming "re" and then banging?
Didn't you turn it
I
off?
thought everything was off.
I did too.
That sounded like a slam.
That's still definitely on.
Does he have to go through and like manually turn stuff off?
Maybe.
Alright guys, so the moment we've all been waiting for. Most famous object in the Zak Bagans Haunted
The
Museum.
dibbuk box.
So now let's talk about the most famous object in this entire museum and possibly the most haunted object in the world. The dibbuk box.
Why are we putting ourselves around these objects?
I don't know!
Like, he just got rid of an attachment. We're like, oh, let's go to the place with the most haunted artifacts in the world.
A dibbuk in Jewish folklore is a wandering spirit, one that can't find the afterlife and needs something to hold on to, aka an attachment. Many say that these are malevolent spirits, so they get trapped in these boxes, aka a dibbuk box, as to not harm people. The rule with the dibbuk box is that you're not supposed to open it, obviously.
So now that this has been open to the world, when people have been near it or touch it, they experience things like nausea, bad smells like cat urine, headaches, fainting. They'll literally see shadow figures pop up around the room like after they see it. And the scariest part is they'll literally things like nausea, bad open to the world. When people have been near it or touch it, they experience things like nausea, bad smells like cat urine, headaches, fainting. They'll literally see shadow figures pop up around the room like after they see it. And the scariest part is people have reported seeing an old woman with sunken eyes following them in their nightmares.
Oh God!
That's horrible.
I've been attacked in that room more than a few times. I saw a dark figure hunched over behind the dibbuk box, and it looked like it had a top hat on. So I thought it was the manager, and when I saw him in the break room later, I said, Mike, I said, you scared the hell out of me. He's like, when? I said, when you were in the dibbuk box and you jumped up and ran out, and he goes, I was never in there.
Oh my God! This box came from a guy named Kevin Manis. Along with it came a very creepy story. Apparently,
yeah, Kevin Manis has since come out and said that I think last year he came out and said that he faked the entire thing. He made the story up and then, spread it around on the internet specifically for this purpose, to get it popular and to cause a hoax.
Apparently a Holocaust survivor named Havila brought this particular box from Europe after escaping the Nazis here to America. Now, every single time that it has changed hands throughout the years, people that are experiencing this box, touching this box, have horrible things happen to them.
Insane bad luck.
Even an employee that had knocked this dibbuk box off the shelf, his brother committed suicide, and then the employee later on committed suicide.
I've had my face smashed into the protective glass of the dibbuk box by an unseen force.
Were you by yourself in the room?
No, I was given a tour, and then all of a sudden in the middle of the tour, I felt two hands behind me. I felt like something pushed me. My face hit the protective glass of the dibbuk box. I turned around and there was nobody behind me. I just happened to look over this close to my face. The only thing it could have been was the dibbuk.
No way.
It was gray and ashy, and it looked burned. It had narrow eyes, no mouth, but it said something to me. I don't know if it was a different language or what.
A story that you guys actually may have heard about is the story with Post Malone and Zak Bagans. I remember hearing about this. I remember Post Malone talked about this on Joe Rogan a few times. This was a huge story when it happened. It was very, very recent. Zak ended up lifting off the case that was covering the dibbuk box, and he ended up touching it. Post Malone touched Zak's shoulder, and instantly something was like wrong. Zak has a video of this in his museum, but you can see him jolt back, and it appears that he's crying almost. He gets very flustered, and then they both run out of the room.
Okay, so Zak Bagans does that a lot. Zak Bagans claims he doesn't claim to be psychic. He gets strong emotions and overwhelming attachment. So generally, him showing strong emotion and reacting negatively to something isn't a shock. It happens everything I've ever seen Zak Bagans in the last 10 years. It started in Ghost Adventures. I want to say that season maybe 12 onwards. And since then it's just been a constant that Zak will get possessed, or he'll feel something will affect him. Even when during the latest season Zak stayed at home during Ghost Adventures House Calls, Zak stayed home, the rest of the team went to places, and Zak would get possessed or would get affected negatively by things.
But what's crazy is that after that incident, Post Malone had a streak of super bad luck that almost got him killed multiple times. He almost got killed in a plane crash. Then when he landed a few weeks later, he almost died in a car crash. And then his house was targeted for home invasion, all in a month from doing this.
There's no way to say that this story about the dibbuk box is 100% true, or if there's still even a dibbuk in the box now that's been opened. However, what we do know is bad things still happen
that was General
to
Grievous.
A lot of guests who come and see this box. So let's go take a look.
Again, I'm pretty sure that is the box that Zak Bagans bought on... Actually, wait, let me look. Okay, where are we? Yeah, that's true. Investigator Kenny Biddle reviewed Zak Bagans' dibbuk box. The dibbuk box is in fact not a Jewish wine cabinet from Spain, but instead a minibar from New York, which is still actually purchasable. Here is an exact replica, or the same thing that someone bought online. Blah 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 blah. The box and its legend is fraudulent, and Kevin Manis, the guy that originally posted the story in 2015, wrote, "I am the original creator of the story of the dibbuk box, which appears as one of my eBay posts back in 2003. How about this? If you or anyone else can find any reference to dibbuk box anywhere in history prior to 2003, he'll pay you $100,000 and tattoo our name across his forehead." And then, yeah, that's essentially it.
Whoa. Is it surrounded by salt?
Oh yes, it is.
It is.
A salt circle.
So this box right there.
Apparently the most haunted object.
What is all this writing?
It's scripture. It's like Jewish prayer or something like that.
Wow.
Whoa.
There it is.
So there's supposedly a demon trapped inside there?
Supposedly something called a dibbuk.
Wait, what's
I know,
over
it
here?
sounded like one of those items moved.
Huh?
Have you seen this over here?
No, what is that? That's like a shrine.
A shrine. Oh!
It is.
Yes.
People leave things here.
It's known to haunt unless you leave an offering.
People left their IDs here. Jesus.
A book of the dibbuk?
I've never heard of that before.
Okay, so I think this is like a replica of what it is. Put everything
Is
there.
that a dead moth?
Oh my god, it is.
So they lined it
Look at the
with
size of
gold
that
so it would seal the dibbuk.
What was so bad that they put all this effort into sealing something inside?
Well, the thing with the dibbuk is it's supposed to be a wandering spirit that
Let's not
its
keep
way to
popping
the
that little
afterlife,
fucker
so
up
in
on the
order
screen
to,
either,
like,
thank
find
you.
its
What
way,
is that?
it
Why is it
attaches
corpse in my
itself to
toes?
people. 2 copper pennies, 1 stone.
It said copper.
Oh,
Remember that?
yeah.
It did say
Copper.
Copper Sam.
Yeah.
Weird that it says Sam
Did
because
say
it has a
copper.
blonde lock of hair inside the dibbuk box.
What?
And a brunette lock of hair.
No, black hair. And I just dyed my hair like a week ago.
They say that
Weird.
the 2 offerings
Not
that they
really.
accept are either money or you have to put a lock of your hair. So should we do it?
You have scissors?
Yeah.
Wait, but why would we give them our hair when that's used in like voodoo, witchcraft, and satanic rituals?
I mean, I have a couple dollars. Honestly, that works.
I think we should give our hair to the dibbuk.
We just agreed that
Terrible
that was
idea.
not the good idea.
Yeah, for that.
Why would we do that?
It's obviously the prophecy that we're fulfilling.
Sam's trying to get deep in his butt again.
I think he is.
Yeah, you're really trying to get attached here.
How long we got? What we're at? Right, we're at 34 minutes. I'm going to nip to take a piss. And get a drink because I've run out. I'll be back in a second. There is a dibbuk movie. I have not watched it though. I'll be right back, so please don't go anywhere. Stay there. BRB. Hello, I have returned. I'm back. turns out I did have a drink. It was over there, so I have brought that with me as well. We're good. Let's go. Back to the dibbuk box.
It being surrounded by salt and leaves, like, do you really think that can help us?
I feel like if something is powerful enough, I don't think glass is gonna
help
stop it, or I don't know if salt or anything will actually help.
I don't know, it's an interesting concept.
I wonder if people come back to leave stuff because they feel not okay.
I was wondering that same thing, if they like have experiences so they feel like they need to come back.
Yeah.
Do you see something?
I thought I saw like a shadow, but I might be tripping from the light.
It's hard just because there's so much glass in here, like it reflects.
There's a lot of reflection, and a lot of glare.
So I want to know, like, how did they know that there was a spirit following them, that they had to do all of this
Oh my god.
stuff?
Come here. Look in the top left. Do you see that?
It would have been like through the glass,
No,
right?
it's gone now. Yeah. What was that?
I don't know.
Did you see it? It was
No.
like two eyes right there.
But there's nothing in here with that.
Where?
That looked like it was in the box.
Yeah.
Had to do all
Rewind.
of
Oh my
this
god.
stuff. How did they know
What
that
am I
there was
looking
a
at?
spirit following them, that they had to do all of
Oh my
this
god.
stuff?
What
Come
am I?
here.
What?
Know that there was a
What?
spirit following them, that they
I don't
had
see
to do
shit.
all of
Oh my
this
god.
stuff.
Come here. Look in the top left. Do you see that?
It would have been like through the glass,
No,
right?
it's gone now. Yeah. What was that?
I don't know.
Did you see it? It was like two eyes right there.
But there's nothing in here with that. That looked like it was in the box.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I just got chills.
That's creepy.
What was that?
The camera?
Oh my god. Was that the camera?
Yeah, it was.
Wait, this is stuck to it.
What is it?
One of the offerings. It looks like it stopped recording and then started again.
Did it?
Hey!
Hello. Did it stop recording after a certain amount of time?
No?
It stopped recording and then started itself.
What?
Does it not
So
do-
they, by the way, appear to be using one of the... Can't remember the name of the website. There's a website that sells paranormal gear. That's one of their specific night vision GoPro modifications they sell.
do that?
So unless it stops at a certain point and then starts
It's brand
re-recording.
new, so I don't know.
Why in the world would a recording stop and start by itself? There's no way.
Yeah.
Because that... Well, I mean, that is a thing. Sometimes recordings reach their maximum limit. My camera, for example, has a recording limit of 20 minutes. After that, it ends the current file, starts the next one. I love it when something targets
My
someone.
head hurts. Feels
Like a headache?
pressure in my head right here.
We heard there's a very, very strong energy in this room, and we came to talk, see if that is true.
Go on then.
So we have a bunch of devices all around the room. You can touch to light up, show your presence.
13.
What?
That's what it did earlier, yeah.
It just turned off completely.
What does all that say?
Scratch.
Holy fuck!
I just want to say
Stare,
thank you.
Scratch 13.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Hello,
where you are.
God.
Right after this, just said
Everything you've done.
Couldn't hear Stuart over the thing. Let's play Stuart again.
But I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate whoever you are, everything you've done.
Much better.
Weird.
Welcome.
I wonder
Hello.
if something's taking the energy from that device. Oh,
What is that?
did you hear what I said? It's like mocking us. They're just like always jokesters.
$. Literally right here.
No way.
love big
That's what
bulk,
people
Stu.
offer.
How many dollars
so
are
you want
there?
us to offer dollars to you?
Oh, you scared me.
Shit.
Guess. Example. Heavy.
What? Yo, what? Oh my god.
When I just touched it, my last touch, sorry, I was just...
What the holy shit.
Oh my god.
I don't know what's happening.
Sorry.
Oh my god. I almost just shat myself.
Oh, you were okay. Okay, I just switched sides with the side.
But it's not doing anything over here, right?
Yeah, no flashlights, no REM pod.
We really want to see you turn on one of our flashlights. If you could do that, we can clap for you. You want a round of applause? You just go up and touch one. Angry stones.
The thing is about this specific box is I don't know if there's an actual entity attached to it. I think it just might be the bad luck energy, kind of like what the general manager was talking about, the bed, because it's like a cursed object. It might not have something actually inside because it's already been opened.
Dibbuk was released.
So if we're trying to talk to a residual energy,
Just because my chair's broken, I'm gonna buy a new one. Any recommendations? Preferably under 200 quid, because I'm not fucking minted. But yeah, if anyone has any cheap chair suggestions, please let me know.
might not respond to us intellectually, but the fact that it's $1 while you're standing over there.
We want to prove to the world that you're here. The only way to prove that you're here is through our devices for us. Deal.
If you can hear us right now, if you can understand what we're saying, you make us feel something, use any of our devices around here. Don't show us later, we want to see now. You cannot follow us home if you can hear me. Would you like us to give you an offering? You said $1 to us before. Maybe you want something more personal like a lock of hair.
Why you guys were up here? I actually went to the casino and I got us all tickets. Thank you. Yes. To all the entities in this house, this is for you. You're not welcome to follow us home. Retweet.
But are you cutting all the way to the scalp?
I know, I was gonna have a bald spot.
No. I promise I'm not. I'm gonna do like this much.
Well, I'd argue that that's not actually a lock of hair. I don't know what the definition of a lock of hair is, but let's look. A lock of hair is a piece or pieces of hair that have been cut from a human head, commonly bunched or tied together in some way. A tress, a curl, or a ringlet of hair. Okay, so maybe that is then. What's a ringlet? Yeah, I'd argue that's not enough to be.
Wow. Beautiful. Oh, he's gonna have an alfalfa.
Aww.
No, don't listen to them. It looks great. I go to Stas's barbershop.
Who the hell does this?
I'd argue that's not enough to be considered.
Oh my God, Stas! It doesn't look that bad. No, it doesn't.
They're all going to end up looking like big bald stew at this rate.
Dude, where can you see it? No, you can't see it. They're
How much did you take off?
not that much. They're messing with you, Sam.
We're offering our hair to the most haunted object in the world.
Why are we doing this? You suggested
This is not my suggestion.
Let's replay the clip.
I think we should give our hair to the dibbuk. Black hair and blonde hair.
This is Zak Bagans' murderabilia room, and what's crazy is he has a lot of very...
There's Ted Bundy. There's Ted Bundy. Where's Jeffrey Dahmer? Is he in this room? Oh no, I've got to remember what Jeffrey Dahmer looks like. Does anyone know? What does Jeffrey Dahmer look like? That. None of those men immediately stand out as looking like Jeffrey Dahmer to me.
Very rare artifacts, I guess you can call them, like Ted Bundy's murder kit.
What
Whoa! Wait, why?
Is that motion?
Motion sensor? It could be. Holy shit. Ted Bundy's ski mask over here. Ted Bundy's glasses, he bought those for $50K. John Wayne Gacy, if you guys know that serial killer, he would like lure young men as a clown and then bury them underneath his house.
This is definitely my favorite.
Charles Manson exhibit.
Charles Manson. We literally just...
Yes, he has. Zak Bagans purchased Charles Manson's, I want to say, the painting he did with his own blood.
Went to West Virginia where he tried to go to prison.
Yes. This is a terrifying painting because apparently in his eyes they rubbed cremated ashes of him. Now we are in the celebrity room, just like the murderabilia room. There's a lot of rare artifacts where you're just like, how did you get this? But if you look over here, that is actually the chair that was right across from the bed of Michael Jackson when he died from the drug overdose. This is the most famous artifact that they have here. It's James Dean's axle of his car called Little Bastard, and apparently everybody that went near it or rode it, it's kind of like the dibbuk box upstairs, they just experienced horrible luck, like they got cursed. Sure enough, James Dean was only 24 when he was racing it on a highway and went off the road and killed himself.
So this is like the only verified piece of this car left.
I love James Dean. And the first day the transaxle was on display, I could not stop crying. The second day I was in there and I said, "Good morning, James Dean." This cologne scent hit me. Texted my daughter and she looked up the kind of cologne that he wore. We went to the mall and smelled it. My blood ran cold. It's the same exact smell.
Wow.
Then my daughter was like, "Oh, it was him saying hi."
Now we're going to go see a chair that inspired the third Conjuring movie.
The Devil's... Oh, that's...
Now, this
right.
story is about to be the scariest one, in my opinion, that we're gonna have to go through tonight. And this is the story of the Devil's Rocking Chair. This rocking chair was present during an actual, real exorcism in Connecticut. Ed and Lorraine Warren were involved.
And there was a rocking chair there. This rocking chair suddenly started to move.
Out of sheer curiosity, when was this? 2020? Fuck me, this was like 3 months ago, okay. People are saying online that Zak Bagans got rid of the rocking chair, but obviously he bought it back again.
Moved back violently, back and forth.
In 1980, this family called them over and they helped exorcise this demon out of a young child, which then inspired the movie The Conjuring 3. The Devil Made Me Do It.
It was The Devil Made Me Do It.
Oh my god, we are back in The Conjuring.
The day that I...
Not seen any of the Conjuring movies, might watch them all. Are they on Netflix? Maybe I'll watch them for a video and then do a little, I think I said this last time, do a little side by side. The Conjuring. I don't know how to spell Conjuring. The Conjuring, there we go. It is on Nothing. It's on Nothing. Brilliant. It's £3 to rent on YouTube. Maybe I'll rent it in HD. £3.50.
I bought the Devil's Rocking Chair. Lorraine Warren died.
It all started in the 1980s when the Glatzels moved into a new house. They were making renovations, working on their house, and the boy, David, he kept seeing a man.
He's the one that got possessed.
Dark skin, like almost burnt, sunken black eyes. The man warned him, "Stop your renovations and do not move in."
The little boy started seeing him in the bottom of a well outside their house.
Yes.
Imagine seeing an old man with black eyes in a well.
Over time, this boy, David, started showing more and more signs of being demonically possessed.
He would look up and it was no longer
that's
a
Lorraine.
little 11-year-old
That's Lorraine
boy.
Warren.
It wasn't David
That's Ed
anymore.
Warren.
There was times when he would attack his mother. He actually levitated, had extreme strength. Terrible obscenities would come from him.
Ed even believes that there was 43 demons trapped inside this one little boy's body.
There was not one devil, there were 43 of them.
David, while he was experiencing this exorcism, his sister's boyfriend kind of got fed up with him. So this guy, his name's Arnie, ended up tormenting this demon, saying, "Get out of this little boy's body."
He screamed at these devils, "Take me on, leave my little buddy alone." He got his wish.
That allowed the demon, or demons, to jump from David's body into Arnie. Arnie ended up murdering his own boss.
His landlord.
The first murder ever to be recorded in that town happened after this demon visit.
Yes, this was the court case, wasn't it? It went to court because he killed his landlord and boss. And the name of the movie, his legal claim, his legal defense was "The devil made me do it." Yeah, I remember seeing the film trailer, not the actual film.
So when he went to court, he actually used, for the first time in U.S. history, demonic possession as his legal defense.
Imagine the lawyer being like, "Really, dude? That's what I gotta work with?"
That is what the whole Conjuring movie is based on, and this chair was there to see it all.
The rocking chair was going back and forth, and I heard the growling sounds and the pounding sounds.
As soon as some people have walked in the room and seen the chair, they will instantly throw.
I reckon I might try and watch them this weekend, knock a review together, and then do a comparison between the between the old and the new content.
Up and mediums have
the real and the fictional.
Reported that they have seen the beast sitting in the chair looking at them.
Lorraine Warren and David Glatzell would physically see the beast sitting in the chair.
What does
It
the
got
beast
so
look like? I want a description.
bad that Zak Bagans shut down this exhibit,
That's
which
what
is
I
the
read.
only one in the entire museum that he's had to shut down because of what's happening to the guests.
I've seen people full on pass out in here. This area in particular is one of our more active rooms.
This is like the craziest room I've been in. Dibbuk box, I'd sleep in there before I stood in here alone for 10 minutes. I'd go back to the Conjuring basement alone before I stayed in here.
I've never done it before. I've never touched it. I've never even seen anybody touch it.
It is behind sealed glass, and no one is allowed to touch it or sit on it until tonight. Dun, 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 dun.
So guys, I was just talking to Zak on the phone. He said that if you want to, we're gonna let you sit in the devil's rocking chair.
Oh my god.
So here's what you need to know about that though. He's never allowed anyone to sit in it other than himself or the Ghost Adventures team. And the last time anybody even got close to it was Kevin Frazier from Entertainment Tonight. He had all kinds of back issues. He just got close to it. He didn't sit in it. He didn't even touch it.
I don't let anybody do this. Do you don't want to touch it?
No, I don't even want to go near it.
I don't ever give anybody this opportunity. But wouldn't it be cool if you felt something?
No.
I'm nervous about getting it out for you, but I'm gonna do it because he wants to do it. That's if you guys want to do it.
Nose goes.
So I am confused. They may have explained it and maybe I missed it. Why is there a rocking chair? I get the devil and the possession and the murdering and the legal trial. Blah blah blah. But they invited a priest to the house who aggravated the spirit. David screamed in unrecognisable voices, spoke in Old English. Ed and Lorraine were the next paranormal professionals. The pair worked with priests to perform exorcisms while David was sat in the rocking chair. So that's why then. The rocking chair was where the exorcisms actually took place.
I already have back problems. I can't have any more.
This will be the first time anybody outside of the Ghost Adventures team has ever sat in it since it's been
We have to do it.
Can't pass that up.
Oh my god. That's gonna make me tear up. That's right, guys. For some reason, we got special permission from Zak himself saying that we can take this chair out of the glass container and sit on it.
Dude, this is actually scary. It's like paranormal, it's legendary. He's never let anybody do this before and he's letting us do it. Do you know what can happen?
I'm actually scared.
This is messed up. In my opinion, this is scarier than being in the Conjuring house itself. The amount of stories we've heard and the amount of videos there are of people being carried out of stretchers because they see this chair and you're going to sit in it.
Here we go.
This is what Zak told me he wanted to do. He's gonna let you guys be the first to ever sit in the Devil's Rocking Chair. No one outside of Zak or the Ghost Adventures team has ever sat in this chair. You guys will be the first.
Oh, full body chills.
Dude, my heart is racing right now.
Anybody that has ever tried to sit in the Devil's Rocking Chair had severe back problems.
I mean, people of the chat, would you sit in this chair? Would I sit in the chair? That's another question. Yeah, I'd probably sit in the chair. It's just a chair.
Are you ready for this?
I'd do it for free. Content.
No. To be quite honest, this is the one thing that's like, should I do this? I just feel like it's not a good idea.
What was that?
There's like definitely something here. This sounds
Brilliant.
like so weird to say. Like it's literally in the walls
Huh?
of like this like room. Like I feel like we're just like from all angles being watched right now.
We had a guest pass out at the top of the stairs, and when she came to, she didn't know where she was or even how she had gotten here, so she passed out right above where the rocking chair is housed. I'm gonna turn that over to you if you want to take a shot at sitting in it.
It's time.
If you are not subscribed, subscribe right now and like the video. This is next level. Looks like just a normal rocking chair.
Yeah, I'll come in there
jump
with
in,
you,
mate,
man.
jump in.
Okay, come on in.
Squeak.
Shut the door. Shut the door, watch him through the window.
Nobody has ever sat in this chair besides Zak Bagans' team.
Get in the chair.
How are you feeling?
Mind your head.
I don't know what to expect. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, it could just be like sitting in a chair.
It will just be like sitting in a chair. Just mind the bracket thing.
Oh my god.
I'm convinced you're going to hit it. So we know they've posted since, so he didn't like get possessed and murdered Colby.
Feels super weird.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm shaking.
That's because you're rocking, mate.
Just being right next to it, I think I'm sweating out of every hole in my body.
That's not good. This chair was like right next to a demon exorcism. You're not even kidding me. I have not been able to not flex my legs since I sat down. I'm just like very stiff right here. I don't get nervous on objects, but this is very fucking weird. I don't know why, but I can't like unflex my legs.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, no, it's
Stand
just
up.
like super fucking weird. Now I can. I literally just felt like I ran like 5 miles. Like that's how stiff my legs were just for 2 seconds.
I kind of just want to sit for like a second, but I don't want to sit while we do like the equipment.
Okay, then you want to sit right now?
I just want to sit real quick. Wait. Alice, can I have your necklace?
Oh, we're provoking the devil.
I don't know, like not hold on to the walls, dude. That was weird.
I feel dizzy. My heart's beating. I feel nauseous.
So he has a crucifix, which will potentially provoke the demon that is located on this chair, you know, attached to this chair. So that could be interesting.
This is a big mistake. Oh my god, I almost thought I was going to fall over like this.
Sit down, mate.
Is it weird?
Yeah.
Or you feel okay?
My heart's just racing. I definitely feel the stiffness though. I feel like my arms though are like...
It's your arms?
Yeah. I got like this chill, but it was just in my head. Like it didn't go down my spine. It was just like a tingling around like my temples.
How do you think this compares to the other places?
This is by far the worst. But also it's just so damn stuffy in here. It's like you can't tell if you're just in a cramped little closet space or if it's something that's actually affecting you.
I was gonna say, like you were saying earlier, it might just be like your head.
Yeah, it could
be. Mind playing tricks on you type thing?
Yeah. I'm done. I don't want to do that anymore.
Does anybody else want to sit in?
Get Amanda in there.
Stas?
I think you guys should.
No, thank you.
I really don't think you guys should.
Me?
You want to take a stab at it?
I'll leave it to the pros here.
Okay.
The second that Colby, you sat down, it felt like all of the energy went from like surrounding to like just straight in front of me. And the only difference that I can think of, because like you and Sam were both in the room at the same time, is that the second time you went in with the cross. I wouldn't have like brought it up except for when you came out, it went back to like not feeling so focused in that room.
That is because they went into that room and you were focused on them being in that room. Yeah. That would be the reason for that, because everyone was focused on it.
If you're new here, this is called the Estus method, spirit box session, where I am completely sensory deprived, meaning I will not be able to hear you, I will not be able to see you, and I will be exclusively in that chair. You guys can ask questions, and whatever I repeat back to you will be authentically answered, because obviously what you say can't persuade me to say anything different. I guess the goal here is to see if there's still that energy of Arnie and David and Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Okay, if you feel weird at all, just take it off.
Okay.
And I'll set a timer.
Yeah, if I get possessed, then still keep following the YouTube channel, because it'll get even better.
Oh my god, you're sipping on the couch.
We learned that the Estus method works the best in a rocking chair. Just.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying.
If you can find a rocking chair, that's even better.
What are the odds? I did not even remember that.
Wait, is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. I've now got questions.
Try to relax, lean back, and just forget where you are.
How am I gonna forget where I am?
You have to try to focus.
Here we go, guys. Just a weird feeling. Noise canceling headphones.
Oh, that is so loud. Was mine before I even put it on.
Here we go.
The chair was mine.
Let's gaze down under.
Look.
Where do you want us to look? Is there anything here with us?
Speaking.
Nice.
Are you speaking with us?
Who are you?
Go on.
Have you been trapped
Damn
here?
it.
Have you been trapped here for a long time?
It lives here.
Weird
Does that
reply.
mean you don't want to leave? Are you not trapped? Is this your home?
Can I give you a little advice?
Now remember, this is supposed to be an old haunted mansion prior to the museum as well. That's why Zak opened it here, because it was a pre-haunted location.
No fucking way it said that.
Bye.
Why?
No, why?
Do you want us to leave?
Bad.
Why'd you say that about the advice?
Because I keep hearing like something talking. Like I wish I had a pad of paper right now.
What's the advice?
Oh, she's finally remembered she's supposed to be a psychic. That's good. About fucking time.
Advice you want to give us?
This one.
Is there someone you want to speak to in particular?
Go on, say something fun.
14.
Do you remember who Lorraine and Ed?
It was 13 earlier on the Ovulus, so it's something's counting up.
Warren are?
I'm ready
His legs
for
are
it.
spazzing right now. I'm watching
Yeah, they are. My camera just went
Help.
like full battery to like 4 minutes left remaining. So we actually gonna have to like quit this soon. Yeah. Do you remember David?
Losing him.
Losing him.
He remembers losing
No
him.
fucking way.
Do you remember who
You.
Do you remember who you went to instead?
He was a little bit older, if you remember. Can you give us that name? Who was the person you went to after David?
Stop it.
Do you want us to stop asking you questions? Do you not like us saying that name?
More to say.
So they want us to keep going.
Relax. I need.
These, weirdly, I'm just thinking. These sound like things that would have been said during an exorcism. Things like, help me, I'm losing him, stop, etc. Which, I don't know, is weird.
What do you need?
Holy oil?
Holy oil?
Sticking with
In the dibbuk box. Also, when they do exorcisms, they used to anoint me in holy oil.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they used to do crosses on your forehead.
7.
7.
Wasn't there 7 soldiers?
7. Yeah. The 7 soldiers buried in the wall, as well as the 7 princes of hell.
Oh my god! You are so right.
One of the daughters even claims that there are 7 dead soldiers buried in the wall.
There's also the 7 princes of hell.
I'm your favorite.
Out of the 7. Did you make...
Out of the 7 demons of hell. Are they going to be talking to Beelzebub again? Because that would be interesting.
Make Arnie do bad things to his landlord.
Yes.
Oh.
You've gone too far.
We've gone too far? What's gonna happen to us? I'm starting to sweat too. Are you guys hot?
My hands are wet.
I'm shaking.
This only has 2 minutes
You're
left.
not allowed to touch us.
You cannot follow us.
Do you hear me? You're
Yes,
not
I
allowed
can.
to touch Sam.
No, you can't.
Do you hear me? You're not allowed to touch any of us.
Watch me.
No.
He's
No.
shaking like...
I have authority over you. We have authority over you. You are not welcome to touch us.
And it's been 5 minutes.
Yeah, we gotta get him out. Yo.
I'm here right now.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Sam?
Oh, fuck.
Quick, my dad gets ready.
Wait. You good?
Yeah.
This is gonna die in 1 minute.
Holy fuck. I've never felt that weird, ever.
Okay, let me stop this so we don't lose the footage. We'll talk about it.
Okay. Way more.
That was a really weird Estus method. The responses they were getting were really, really tailored. That was one of the weirder ones I've seen. I mean, just like the responses were very... They were very much there.
More like intense the longer I sat there.
Well, what was that when you got out of that? Like you were freaking out for a second.
You know how I was saying I couldn't like stop flexing?
Like the stiffness?
It just kept going. Like then I couldn't stop like shaking my arm. Like I've done the Estus method so many times, so I've never felt like that to where it's like actually I felt like a physical like difference. Were you guys like flashing the lights or something like that? Because for the first time I decided to do the Estus method, like not closing my eyes but opening them, and I just kept seeing shadows on the back of the fucking blindfold.
We did not do that at all.
You guys are not gonna believe this, but I do feel a lot better just standing right here.
Yeah, your legs were like spazzing in there.
I'm not lying. The entire time, both times I've sat in there, I could not stop flexing.
We asked if it was trapped here, and it didn't say it was trapped here. It said it lived here. Like we were intruding on its
way
home.
Creepier.
And you said you could feel it in the walls.
Oh my god, yes!
We're in its territory.
Like it wants to be here.
Like,
probably because of all the energy.
I mean, think about all the haunted artifacts, plus the basement haunts, plus all the people's fear. That energy is what they need.
I called it quits in the Conjuring basement, and I knew when to call it quits, and here I'm like, I should have called it quits before we opened the door. I also feel like whatever's here, I don't think that anyone should be alone with it.
In all these videos, it's like I want something to happen because it makes me believe more, and that should make me believe more. Actually, I've never had a physical reaction to something like that. And now
that was some weird shit.
That's my Queen Mary of the year. That's what's gonna make me believe more.
When you challenge the demonic, it doesn't act at that particular given time, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
It waits until you are the most vulnerable.
That was heavy. Yeah. I mean, just being right here. I know after I see the video, it'll seem heavy enough, but man, witnessing that.
Thank you for touching it and taking it down, man.
Yeah, no problem. We'll always have this moment together.
That's a creepy thing. We've got the basement left to go. This is the room that Zak wouldn't actually let people in.
not been scared like that in a long time.
I've never seen Sam act like that before, so it scares me. I've never seen you or even Colby react the way that you guys did, especially in that chair.
I don't know if you could tell, but I was shaking. I felt like there was something in my throat, super nauseous. I couldn't breathe. It almost felt like a panicky, you need to run. Every fiber in my body was telling me to run out of there.
I didn't expect it to be this demonic.
Now I'm like, what was it that could actually physically affect me?
That was probably one of the scariest things that I've ever been a part of. 10 times worse than Conjuring House, which I never thought I would say.
I think that was top 3 scariest we've ever shot.
But that makes me scared for the basement. It's if that is the epicenter of where it all started, is that even more powerful than the objects that we've been seeing?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Good on you for giving Colby your necklace too.
Yeah, no, that was the one thing that I touched during the Conjuring House the whole time. I was holding on to it. There's a faith thing, and I think that giving it to him, hopefully it will help him feel more okay and protected.
On the one hand, protective. On the other hand, provocative.
Because I know he was pretty affected today, more so than I've seen him before.
There was this porn star named Jenna Jameson who contacted...
That's
me too. I'm a big fan. She contacted Zak and said that her brother had told her stories about seeing her dad, maybe dressed up in a cloak, going downstairs and doing some occult activities.
Because they used to live here. Right here is the birth certificate of her brother, and the address on this is the exact same address as this haunted museum.
So there was some weird sacrifices going on, maybe a pentagram down there, I'm not sure.
And Zak used to not allow people to go down here. Only recently, after quarantine, opened it up to the public.
It might be one of the
We're one of the first to film down here.
Nice.
I just got super nauseous. I
Wait,
got
actually?
super cold, just this little gust of wind.
Oh shit.
There's a lot of firsts going on today.
Oh my god, I need a light.
Those are probably real.
Yeah, I was about to say they're fake, and then I realized it's Zak Bagans Museum. It's probably real. Oh, here we go.
So, have you ever heard of an actor named Bela Lugosi?
Yeah.
What's this guy? He was Bram Stoker's Dracula, which is crazy because we've been to Dracula's castle.
Yes, dude. Conjuring, Velisca Axe, and Dracula's castle. Everything's connecting.
Now, the thing about Bela is he was rumored to be interested in the occult, which is magic stuff, paranormal stuff like that, but it wasn't ever proven.
It's rumored that Bela Lugosi used to do this method called scrying, which we learned about in Casaloma episode, and he would do it in front of this mirror. There is proven murders that have happened right in front of this mirror itself. And as you all know, mirrors are one of the best portals, aka vortexes, that you could possibly have. So we decided, why not grab our own mirrors and create our own vortexes? Everyone gets a vortex. You get a vortex. You get a vortex. You get a vortex. I get a small vortex.
Small vortex.
Wow.
It's not about the size of the vortex that matters. Right, ladies?
Right.
So the act of scrying is looking for an extended period of time into the mirror to see what parts of your body changes, or if you see any figures or anything like that.
Some people have also reported seeing literal visions, being teleported into a future or past time.
Again, we have no idea if that works. Sounds kind of phony, but why not try it? I have no idea how to make this work. Whoa.
So Stas seems to be getting, very... negatively affected. Which is fun.
Oh. Looks like one of my eyes just got bigger than the other one.
I've never done scrying.
I immediately see something.
Wow.
And it just seems like the white mist behind me, almost like a curtain.
That's exactly what's reported. 100% Bela Lugosi, the #1 thing reported is a white mist standing behind you.
What?
We did not tell anybody that. We didn't even talk about that in our research.
No.
The entire time I'm looking at myself, I can see it.
What?
Oh. So like a person?
It starts about a couple inches taller than my head is. I can like literally almost feel it with my hands. Like it feels colder.
Weird.
I wonder if a medium's more like susceptible to see that stuff.
Perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Yo, alright? Are you okay?
Yeah, my head just hurts super bad.
Like headache?
Yeah, like pressure right here.
You want to go back upstairs for a second?
Yeah, we can stop.
We can just take a break. We have plenty of time.
Brilliant.
This place is really affecting her.
Yeah, now you can tell it's affecting everybody. She wanted to keep going, and she's like, actually, it's just too bad. If we ever do
Night vision only.
this would be insane. Actually, yo, this is what we're gonna do.
We both have one of these, and that's it.
Yes. Yo! 550,000 likes. Colby and I will go into a place with only these night vision cameras. That way we will be in pitch black.
Guys, it is dark as shit.
That would be the scariest video we've ever filmed. So if you want to see that, look it up.
I know, dude, we always do this before we think about it.
Jesus.
Round 2! Does this smell like chlorine?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going through, man.
Guys, so that light in front of me is actually the camera. So it's very dim, even though it looks bright as shit.
Oh, and this is, oh my fucking god, I forgot there's actually,
What?
There's,
Oh my god.
look at that in here.
That's terrifying.
Whoa! Yo! No! Holy shit! And then this altar?
There's no way this basement was used for anything other than sacrifices.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is this basement? It's a long hallway only to the one small room with an altar?
Yeah, but could Zak
I
Bagans
wonder, kids probably got in here at one point when it was like unoccupied and like came down here and do super evil things. Dude, it reminds me, dare I say, of the Sally House.
No, it does. 100%.
Exactly.
Because the only thing downstairs was the pentagram, and the only thing down here is the goddamn pentagram.
So Zak Bagans actually believes that this place could be charged.
I mean, the Saley house. I like the Saley house, the Saley house, whatever it's called. I'll have to give that a watch.
From the basement.
The haunting like originated right here because underneath this floor was uncovered a revolver. Why would you hide down a revolver and like bury it unless you were killing people? Oh god, I don't even, like last time I stepped foot in a pentagram, I reaped the reward.
Would you call that a reward?
The punishment. So like, I don't know if we should, yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Are you saying somebody has to do it?
I'm saying like there's a giant candle and it looks like you could sit on it.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Maybe we should move it and then consider it.
What the fuck?
Get fucked, dude!
You betrayed my ass.
You guys betrayed me for the seat.
But I still fucking sat in it, bitch.
I sat in Sally and now she was in my ass for 8 months.
Looks like we learned a lot from season 1.
I was gonna say, are you kidding me?
Why are we doing this again?
The first episode of season 2, we're sitting on a pentagram. You're sitting on a pentagram.
I didn't know they split their investigations into seasons. Makes sense.
At least it's not me.
Well, I'm doing it for you guys. Let's make this quick. I just want to see, I think the main point of being down here is just seeing.
Yo, whoa.
I'm just sitting up.
Yo,
you gotta announce these things. We're freaking the fuck out.
I think the main point of this place, or being down here, is just figuring out if this is where the energy resides. Like if this was where it all started. So we're not really sure if there's an intellectual spirit or being down here, but we might as well just try to ask questions one last time, kind of like we did in the Sally house. If there is anything down here that can hear me right now, any person, spirit, energy, touch this device over here, the flashlight over here, flashlight up there.
I love a REM pod.
Let us know that you're around.
It's interesting how every time that we do investigations, flashlights always work, REM pods always work no matter where we are. And then here, no equipment works, but it's all about feeling.
But that just kind of shows you, like we were saying, maybe it is just an energy. Besides the devil's chair, we were talking to someone.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But we never tried anything else besides the Estus method.
As we're giving this speech, if that's someone that wants to talk to us, can you turn? Oh my god.
It's off.
There is something here
Just want to confirm that you're with us. Can you set off that flashlight in 3, 2, 1.
Oh. No.
Just try sitting there and maybe give it the 10 seconds and see if you feel weird. Because honestly, for me, it was like, for the chair, it was like about the feeling of the place rather than what we asked it.
I mean, I definitely don't feel as weird after going outside and like taking a break for a second and getting fresh air. I don't know.
What was that?
What?
Alright.
Like that? I accidentally hit the back. My bad. Sorry.
Stas, how's your head?
I feel nauseous.
Maybe you should ask a question if you're okay with that. Maybe it's trying to contact you.
Are you attacking me?
If there's anybody in here with us,
Or any energy, can you please give us a sign?
Oh my god! No way!
I actually almost just like threw up.
Oh my god!
Thank you. He doesn't want to talk to me. Maybe it's because our...
Doesn't want to talk to me. Boom. Wow.
Wait, so maybe you should get out of the circle. Maybe take turns asking or something like that from over here. Maybe you should get out of the circle.
Doesn't want to talk to me. Boom. Wow.
Wait, so maybe you should get out of the circle. Maybe take turns asking or something like that from over here. Maybe ask if it likes you guys.
Do you like us being here?
What was that?
What the fuck was
Turn on
that?
the REM pod, right?
Was that the REM pod or it sounded, or was it this thing?
It was the camera. It's the same noise it made earlier.
would you like me to go into the middle of the...
Stas, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Especially because you gave me the...
Oh my god! It just went behind you. Holy shit!
Yo, if it's not after us and it's after our friends, like we should...
Yeah,
I don't know if this is...
Yeah. Oh my god! Both of them just turned off.
Yo,
You just touched my back. I didn't.
Holy
it's another
shit!
story if it's after them.
I was gonna say, let's.
I don't understand why he wants to talk to me though. What have I done? Like I haven't.
I don't
I
know.
took your cross necklace from you. Is it that? You were the one that was feeling the headache, and it's only responding to you.
After you like gave away your protection, basically.
This thing feeds on fear, and
Did
it
you
knows
know
you can.
how like when we walked down here, I was like my head hurts so much.
It was literally like targeting you.
It was like so bad, and
It can read vibes, and it knows that you guys are the most...
And the fact that it didn't do anything until we started talking about sauce, and then boom, this flashlight worked for the first
I
time.
and I said it, and then it just anytime I would say anything, it
turned off at the same time.
I've never seen that at the exact same time. That is actually insane.
So
Thank
sauce.
you for talking to us.
You cannot follow us home. You cannot follow us home.
Thank you for speaking to us. You may not follow us home.
You may not follow us out of this basement. Oh my god, why? I felt something like tug my hair.
Okay, let's go. Keep going.
Oh my god, no, I
Keep-
see it out. I see it out.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah. If I were her, I would probably be freaked out as well. I'd probably be leaving. I mean, yeah, this feels very... It reminds me of the Ancient Ramin again. Admittedly, you know, bias. I am biased because it was me in the Ancient Ramin. But yeah, it definitely gives me that sort of vibe where she's being targeted, things are responding to her, they're speaking about her to her. Yeah.
It's okay. Watch your head.
I think her fear is very justified.
Come on. Do you want to go outside or in here? Alright, let's go outside. Yeah.
You cannot follow us.
Everything in this house has to stay in this house. You cannot follow us out of this basement. Oh my god, why? I felt something like tug my hair.
What was that? What was that?
Did we see shit?
I felt something like tug my hair.
What was that? What was that?
Access to buttons. I'm going frame by frame. Wait, we're back in the basement. Here we go. Right.
basement.
You can tell the point that she gets touched because she like freaks. I don't think so. She's now freaking. Something has apparently touched her. I don't think you can see anything. At least not on camera.
Oh my god, why? I felt something like tug my hair.
Oh, my hair.
What was that? What was
You didn't
that?
tug my hair. You didn't touch my back of my head at all.
You felt something grab your head?
I felt like a little strand and it just got pulled and I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was her.
Holy shit. Right as we were trying to leave, it was like almost like, no, stay, please.
And it was right when you said you cannot come with us.
It was me saying it.
I knew you were vulnerable in that moment.
And it was like, okay, this is my last
Maybe give
chance
her the
basically
cross
because
back.
they're leaving.
It was like targeting. It was like anytime I would ask something, things would go off. And
Oh, for sure.
Think about how happier our vibe was down there than theirs. We were making
Imagine if she sat in the chair.
jokes.
Yeah.
And they were like, it could sense the vibe, and they targeted Stas immediately when we were downstairs. Immediately.
But it was just my head was hurting so bad and I didn't understand why. I've never in my entire life been so scared. Ever. I literally thought in my head, I was like, maybe I should go in the middle. That's why I asked. And then
I feel like when you offered that too, like that is so not like you.
No.
So
Oh,
you all get
yeah.
in the middle of the pentagram.
You were terrified of this. And then you just like, almost like switch vibes when you got down to the pentagram.
The demon in the Conjuring house only targeted one person in the family.
Well, damn, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
We should stop for a second. And when it affects you guys, that's like when it's time to stop.
I feel better now, like I feel okay, but that was just like traumatizing, I guess is the word. I don't know.
That was probably one of the most intense places that I've ever been outside of the Conjuring house basement.
That was super intense, and seeing the way Stas and Sam both reacted to what happened is just...
I feel like it's so different, like seeing it through a screen than actually like being here
I'll-
with Richard and like.
I'll agree to that. It's very different seeing paranormal stuff through the screen to compared to seeing it compared to being there in person, which yeah, I mean the ramen is the example I'm going to use. When I was there, it was just so different to all the times I'd seen it on whichever, show, platform, etc.
In front of the devil's rocking chair, like when he looked at me and he was just like, the look on his face, he was silent.
This proves a lot, like for us too, even though it's horrifying. I appreciate you guys bringing us along. It's opening up a whole new world.
Just wanted to say a huge thank you to Zak Bagans himself for letting us come here, especially letting us sit on the Devil's Rocking Chair and laying in the Hoff's bed.
And thank you guys, honestly, for going through that.
We ask you guys for a lot, and we never say a true thank you for that, so seriously, thank you.
If you guys want to go take the actual tour of the museum and see all the other artifacts that we did not get to, link in the description.
Tell Virginia and Richard we said what's up.
And don't go in the basement.
We're like, holy shit, petrified. If you want us to go into a place alone with just night vision cameras, like this video, 550K, and we'll do that. It's something we've never done before, and that's also something that I think might top this scariness. I don't know. Adios.
Cool. Well, that was excellent. Enjoyed that. No, wrong screen. That one. Yes. Yeah, I enjoyed that. What did everyone think? I didn't have a heart attack after staring into the eyes of Peggy. Yeah. I'm just looking at the comments to see if there's anything exciting. I don't know. I feel like we'll watch something. Maybe stick with the Sam and Colby. I don't know, but I'm thinking we go for somewhere non-demonic. Maybe we could watch a Daz Black, actually. We could watch one of Daz's
how's it going?
Stop talking. Paranormally MacGuffins. Because they're quite light and comedic. And there's a few. It's done 12, I believe. Obviously, he's done the Ancient Ram Inn, which I've seen, been to, etc. There's a few other places. There's a haunted museum. Which haunted museum would that be? Nottingham's Haunted Museum. I feel like I've been there. Or I feel like I've not been there but seen it. Yes, you did. Okay, yeah, that is a museum. That does look haunted. The Devil's Toy Box, the Dibbuk box. Oh, that could be fun. Yes, the Dracula one as well. I probably do need to watch that. Yeah. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end the stream tonight anyway. So I will catch you all another time. Amazon things being delivered. DPD. What have I got being delivered by DPD? Don't know. Brilliant. Good. Yeah, anyway. I will catch you all later. Hopefully you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Yeah. Sweet. See you later. Peace out. Bye.